Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, we are continuing the video from the previous itself. So we are going to set the navbar now. Okay. So guys, let's get started with the working navbar thing. So let us type a simple header. Okay. Header tag. Done. So inside this header, I am going to paste the navbar. Right. So guys, let us go to our getbootstrap.com website. Okay. The link is given into the description. And let us search for this navbar inside this. Okay, so let's click on navbar, and navbar over here is done. And here is the navbar, guys. If you want a search function, you can use this search, or else ignore this search function and get the below one. Okay, so let us copy this and we will remove this search function. So this is the code, guys. So I'm just going to copy. So guys, we just copied, and now let's paste it over here inside header. Done. So as simple, do not get confused anything. It's a simple design. So this is my header starting and this is my header ending over here, right? And these are the things, that is ULLI. Okay, so let me arrange it. So clear, this is for the mobile responsive button. Okay, so just ignore this part, let it be it over here, and we don't need the form search bar. Okay, so before that, removing this unwanted things, we will see the output. Okay, so let us go over here and reload the page. Okay, so the navbar has come over here, and this is the website index.php where we are getting it. Okay, so guys, I don't want these two things, so I'm going to remove that. So that is over here. Okay, below this form in line 1. So I will just remove this and set. That's it. Okay, so this is my div tag, div starts, div ends, ULLI, all my requirements. Done. And this here. So guys, you might be missing the JS file, means this drop down doesn't work. Okay, for example, see here, this is your JS, right? Bootstrap and popper. So if you miss this, it doesn't work. Okay, see here, the drop down is not working now anymore. So make sure you have this. Okay, see, it's working now fine. So guys, now we have to arrange this according to this design. So where's my navbar? Okay, so this is a navbar logo over here, and this is to the right side of the image. Okay, so let us set that according to this image, the template. We will set the navbar. So guys, first step, we will go to our header, and let us take this and see here, this is our UL tag, where it is listed all the home, about, link, everything is given over here. Okay, so margin right over here, it is given auto. This is a bootstrap class, so instead of margin right, we will just mention as margin left, and let us reload the page, Ctrl R, it's gone this side. Cool. So it is set now. And now guys, I just want to change this background color to let it be white itself, but we will set the things and images. Okay, so let us set now this. So I'm going to set this. Okay, so this is mobile responsive. We are not going to check the mobile responsive. First we will work on with the desktop view. Okay, so guys, let us click on this, inspect it, and this is a navbar which we are using this. Okay, so you can see over here navbar. So navbar, it is telling. Okay, inside navbar over here, navbar tag is there, and that is the padding given over here. Okay, so what is the padding? 0.5 and 1 rem. So instead of 1 rem, we can use 8 rem or 7 rem. Okay, so guys, now what we have to do is that override this file. Okay, to use that within this much. So guys, now let us copy this class navbar, go to our CSS custom.css. Inside this I'm going to paste this navbar. Okay, close, and call the padding thing. That's it. So let us call this padding and make sure this is 7 and make it as important. Okay, so that it will override the old file, and this CSS file should be linked at the top. Okay, done. So guys, now let us reload and see. Boom. So you are seeing that navbar is set correctly over here, right? Done. And now we will change the contents according to our requirements over here. Okay, so let's get back and tell this is about us. Then the drop down will be like services. Okay, and let me align this in a center proper way. So I just don't want this. I don't need divider. So we will take as residential, commercial, okay, apartments, and villas. Done. Services, and remove this link. We don't need this link. We'll copy and paste this and tell this is as gallery or portfolio, and make this as contact us. Done. Save it, reload the page. Boom. So everything is looking fine. And now let us change this font to our this font. Okay, so guys, now let us Google it. Let's go to Google Fonts. Google Fonts, click on the first link, so you'll find the fonts.google.com. okay, and let us take the Teco font. Okay, so Teco font I have used for the designing. So let us click on this, add, family selected. So what you have to do is that copy this URL link, your font link, and paste at the top of your head before the head close tag. Okay, or else you can paste at the top of your CSS links. Done. And now copy this font family, minimize. Let's get back over here, our page, and see here. We will set a class. Okay, what class we don't know, so I'll say which class we have to use it over here. Is that is inside this home nav link. Okay, so this is the nav link. Copy this nav link about us. So this nav link is for everyone. Okay, nav links. So just copy that and paste it over here. Done. So guys, let us go and reload the page. Something it looks to that fonts. Okay, so guys, now this font is too small, so let's increase the size for this. So let's select this, and this is my nav link, and we have set up nav link class. So we will just check with the font size. We will go with the 20. So 20, 26, 24 is fine. Okay, so let us copy this font size and let's set into this nav link. Set it. That's it. Okay, so everything is set now, and we will set a default color as a black. Okay, so this is something grayish color, so I just want to save that as black. So let's set the color colon #111. So this will set to black. Okay, and let's go over here. We don't need this all things. Simply remove it, save, and reload. Okay, it's not loading. Why? Okay, it's not important. Okay, so it's not taken as important, so let us set it as important over here. So let's go to our custom and make it as important. Save, and now boom, so all the things are set to black. Okay, if the font size is more, you can decrease it, and let's give a spacing within this. Okay, so you have to set the padding also. Padding 10 pixels, 10 pixels. Okay, the padding is not accepted. Why? It's accepting from the top, but it's not accepting to the next. So as not to worry, we will set the margins. Okay, so I will just change to margin right 30 pixels. Okay, not 30, we will give us 18 pixels, 15 is fine. Okay, let's copy this and go to a CSS and paste. Done. So navbar is set, guys. So let's see. Yes, navbar is set, and let's set the logo over here. So it's something over here, it's written numeric, I mean alphabet C. So we are going to set the image over there. Okay, so guys, let me go to our index file, and this is my logo thing over here. So this is the navbar written over here. Now I will set an image tag. Okay, so inside alt we will set is a logo, and we will call the image. Okay, so inside image folder we will keep a my logo. Okay, so let's go to our image. So inside this image I am going to set the logo. So let's go to fundofwebit.com. So guys, I am going to drag this logo and paste it. Okay, so let us call that logo over here, images slash logo dot jpg or png, whatever it is, jpg. Okay, set, and now you can give a class for this class and mention logo. Okay, that's it. So now we will set this size for the logo. So let me close this all. So reload the page. So the logo has been set. Okay guys, so now we are going to extra things are there over here, right? So like too much of padding, you can see above this. So I'm going to reduce that first. So navbar, I will set this as 0. Done. So at the top set it as 0 itself. So guys, let's get back, and this is my navbar, which I'm going to set as 0. Load the page. Done. So let us set the navbar as bg white. It is light, right? So we will make it as white. So before that we will start with the slider part. Okay, so guys, let's go to our index page, and this is a navbar. So now navbar is set, everything is fine, right? So guys, now we will check with the responsive mobile view, so it is set or not. Okay, final. So let's inspect. Okay, so when you inspect it, and this is the mobile view, so when you come over here you can see something like this. Okay, so it's totally messed up. So guys, what you have to do is that, see here, it is too much, it is asking. Okay, so let's, if you decrease this, it will come in a fine band. Okay, 0 or 1 you can keep this. So guys, to keep this in mobile responsive navbar, you have to write a media query. Okay, so we have to write a media query for this. Okay, so let us adjust this. I will copy this, and then let's go to our CSS file. Okay, so this is the CSS file and this is a media query, guys, for this mobile responsive, that is 600 max width I have given. Okay, so inside this only I'm going to paste the code. That's it. So this will be for the media query, so mobile responsive, or else you can call the new file called mobile.css. okay, so inside that you can cut this and paste it. That's it. And call this file into your navbar, that is mobile.css. Done. Make sure this is available, mobile.css, so this both files will be working it. Okay, so I just created this for the clear understanding. Okay, and let us see the output now. So let us reload the page. See here, guys, it is set. So once I click, it is correctly fine, right? So guys, now let us set the slider, one simple slider. Search for the slider and not slider, carousel. Okay, carousel. So let us click on that. My net is low. Okay, so guys, a carousel is come over here and let us see. So this is the common slider and this is with the navigation slider, and third one is the down also navigation slider, and fourth one with this is the label and para. Okay, so we'll copy this fourth and control C, or this copy this code, or just drag and drop and copy. Okay, so let us copy this and paste the slider inside the index file. So this is my navbar header. So let me close this header and let's create a section, ction section. So inside this section I'm going to paste the slider, whatever I am getting it. Okay, so let me beautify this file. HTML, everything is beautified correctly. So guys, now let us set this. So this is nothing but the navigations, and these are the images, and these are the next and previous buttons. Okay, so you can understand this clearly. So guys, it's becoming a mess over here. So what we are going to do is that we will keep a separate file for the navbar, separate file for the slider, separate file. We just separate these files. It is becoming a lot of mess over here. Okay, so simple thing, I'm going to create one folder called includes. So this is the include folder. Inside this I'm going to create a header.php, one more folder file called footer.php, right? One more file called the navbar.php, and one more we'll create for the slider.php. Done. Okay, so now let's go to index page. So this is my body. From HTML tag to starting of the body, will cut and paste into head. Okay, done. And the last one, which is the body tag. Okay, body. So let us take this body and paste into the footer tag. That's it. So this will be the footer. So whatever the design, if you are designing in future, you can use footer tag and design the footer one. Okay, so let's close this. Okay, header is done, footer is done. So now this is the scripts files, right? So let us create one script file. So let's create new file called scripts.php, paste it over here, save, and close this also. Now this is the navbar So I'm just going to cut this navbar header and paste into the navbar file, save. So everything is been separate files. And let's get back to the index, and this is the slider. So I'm going to cut this slider and paste into the slider one, right? So guys, now we have to call this into correct format way into this index file. So there are some PHP functions, so we can use that and call it. Okay, so PHP open, PHP close. So I'm going to call first is header. Okay, include function. So this is the include function, and I'm going to call this file header.php into this page. Okay, so header.php, if you include header, means you are calling all the copying all this file into this file, which means this include function. Okay, so let us call includes folder includes includes folder slash header.php. Done. So after that header, we are going to call the navbar. So let us call navbar, and after this navbar I am going to call the slider. So after slider I am going to call the script and then footer. So let us call the script file script script s, and the footer file. That's it. So this is also gives the correct output for this. So guys, let us check. See here, boom. So it's set fine. The slider also is correct, but there is no image, so it's showing an error over here. So guys, now let's go to our slider file and set the image over here. Okay, so let us call the images folder. Again I will create one slider folder slash slider1.jpg. we will set this. Okay, so now I am going to create one folder called slider inside images. So let us create a folder slider. So inside the slider I am going to keep one image. Okay, so this will be the image. So guys, let me edit that. Okay, so let's edit, and let me crop this, Control C, new one, paste. Let me save this, slider one. Okay, .jpg, save on the desktop, close. So the slider one is over here. I'm just going to cut this and paste into my slider image. Okay, slider one, that's it. So guys, let's get back over here and copy this. We'll paste the three slider, also the same image. Okay, same image, that's it. And see the output here guys. Okay, so everything is working fine now. So these are the names, labels you can edit with the CSS and use it, or else you can directly type the content on the image and you can utilize. Okay, so guys, now it is set, and this is some light background, so we are going to change this as thing. Okay, white. So let us set, everything is set guys, and let us close this slider one and let's work on with the navbar. Okay, so let's go to a navbar, and I want to make this background as white, so you can use a bg white. Okay, bg white, this is a bootstrap class. Okay, so let us reload, everything is set to white. Okay, so guys, in this video that's it. We have set navbar and the slider in this video. In next video we will be continuing with the next section, so the section part, how it works, and the cards one. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share.